you for supporting me, and thank you for consistently being there for when I am performing. I just want to say thank you, and keep doing you. Keep being the honest podcast problem that you are. Take it easy.
Back in the game, bitches, and we are here on a Friday night. All is well. Let there be light. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to be back in front of every single one of y'all in the format that y'all have came to know, love, and enjoy. So that means welcome to your WWE Smackdown and AEW Rampage live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Big Dub.
What is happening, y'all? What the fuck is going on with everybody in the building tonight? We are here to chop up all of that good game. You know what I'm saying? Drop that shit on the grill, flip it over, and then flip it over again. Make sure the juices stay in, and we serve it. That's just what we gonna do, man. That's how the game goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Huh? But before we do a goddamn thing, before we do anything, first of all, shouts out to Matthew Shelton. He already did his part, but shouts out to him. And y'all got to do y'all part now, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Hit the Streamlabs link, Cash App, all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all of y'all, man. Y'all, if you are in here and you are showing love, you are appreciated. But it's a small little point. Wait, matter of fact, let me say this first, and then I'm going to bring this point up. Guys, we know we got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? We know this. This is not anything brand new. We got to give you beautiful people the news, hold one special, accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go. But I want to address something. I had heard a talking point from one of my favorite podcasters. I'm not going to say who, because not everybody can handle real talk. And this is a person that, when it comes to real talk, they have it in abundance. And this person's views or opinions may offend people. So I'm not going to point y'all in that direction because people are bitches. I'm going to be honest. But he had said something on his most recent show that really stood out to me. You got to watch for the people that when something bad happens to you, it's almost like they got a little smirk on their face and they catch it real fast. Just so they don't let you think they're a snake or they're conniving or whatever the case may be. And I've really been noticing some energy recently that I'm just like, there's some people that are really smiling in our face, but the moment something goes bad, they the first one with a smile. They the first ones with a joke. They the first ones to say something. And then when it gets called out, they go, oh, hey, yeah, no, I loved it. I love you guys. Yeah, no. I agree, 100%. Yeah. So I'm going to start watching out for that type of energy. And if you're offended by me mentioning that, then the person I'm referring to might be you. If you're uncomfortable, if you just shifted in your seat a little bit when I said that, it's probably you. But the people who just want to see something bad happen to you, just want to fuck up your mood or fuck up your day, but not do it blatantly. It's very subtle. Go fuck yourself. Like, I really have no other words but that. Go fuck yourself. And I want to make sure I put that out there 110%.
Gotcha, bitch.
But there's definitely some energy I've been noticing where I'm like, some of y'all don't really rock with us as much as y'all say y'all rock with us. To the people who do, salute.
Gotcha, bitch.
But just even little downfalls. I've been seeing some people having some weirdo energy. Then second thing I want to bring up. Nobody
Gotcha,
in this comment section is running shit. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all support. Nobody is running shit. Nobody dictates the flow of the show, what we talk about, when we talk about it, how we decide to talk about it. We don't mind answering questions in the flow of the show if it's, if it applies or if we, we got a break in the show kind of, sort of. We don't mind that. But don't stop up the comment section. Oh, I got a question. Oh, I got a question. If it's just that urgent and it's that bad,
gotcha, bitch.
Attach it to a donation. If it's just that, if it's just that pressing. We love interacting with y'all, but nobody here dictates our show. Nobody.
Gotcha, bitch.
And we have rules that we expect people to follow when you are in our comment section. And y'all know what those rules are if y'all have been watching for a long time. If you're a new commenter, then I don't expect you to know. And the people in the comment section who have been here for a while will enlighten you. But it's not even the new people that are violating. It's the people that have been here.
Gotcha, bitch.
So that's it. That's all. Because we do exactly that. We put on a show. We put on a production. Sometimes things can go wrong. Sometimes there could be connection issues. Sometimes there could be anything. But don't prey on our downfall and don't break our fucking rules. Because then, if a block gets handed out, you're going to get mad. You're going to turn on the show. You're going to go on Twitter. You're going to cry and complain and say we soft all that shit. And guess what? The amount of fucks I'm going to give is going to be 0. Stop playing games with us. Okay? Now let's get this shit popping, man. Let's not delay the people any further. Let's go on ahead and get into 10 News.
Apparently we are in the 11th hour of a tag team known as the Motor City Machine Guns signing on the dotted line. To WWE.
I was waiting. I'm like, bro, you gonna say what promotion? But here's where I'm at with that. I'm at that point now with free agents in WWE where I'm like, if you sign there, your career, not you as a person. If I see you at a convention or something, I'll say, hey, respect your work. But your career at that point, signing as a free agent to WWE, like, your career to me is like dead. And I don't mean that in like a literal way, like, oh, you never did anything before the WWE, you don't matter, you're a non-factor, because no, then that would be being biased. No, I mean that in a sense of anything you do from the moment you sign on that dotted line, it will not matter to me. You know why? Because it don't matter to them. How many years has WWE said what you have done before here does not matter? And now everybody's acting like because WWE lifted a couple edicts. We lost Werner, but he's back. Now we acting like because WWE lifted a couple edicts and all that good stuff that WWE is the superhero. They're the savior of the free agent classes of pro wrestling when they're really not. I liken WWE signing young wrestlers to a pimp. They sell young girls a dream, tell them how much money they can make. All they got to do is get out there on the track and turn some tricks. And then they end up getting lost and turned out and possibly worse. That's what WWE really does. So if you sign to that company, in my mind, your career is like persona non grata. Like, it doesn't exist in my mind. Does that make sense? It just doesn't. Your career will no longer register. Like, I will literally forget what you have done. Not on purpose. It won't be on purpose. It's not me going, oh, because you went to WWE, you don't matter. No. It's me literally saying, because I know what WWE is going to do to you, why should I care?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about that with the Motor City Machine Guns. Why should I care? You know why? Because WWE is going to sign you, and then the moment they get you in the door, they're going to go, why should we care? Only in WWE does a wrestler like AJ Styles have to prove himself. Like, I think AJ did an interview not long after he signed with WWE where he was like, he really had to prove himself to Vince and show him he had that bulldog in him. He said something along those lines. I think I hit the quote right on the head. And I was like, what? And you want to know how he proved it to Vince? Working with Roman Reigns. Don't believe me? Go look it up. It was an interview literally, I want to say I think it was either right after the Roman Reigns feud or right before. I can't remember. But he basically said, I had to prove myself to Vince. On any other planet where pro wrestling exists, where, like, would AJ Styles have to prove he's a good wrestler? A main eventer? But in WWE you do. And just because there's library rules on that now where, okay, you got to prove yourself, but shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell people that when you come here, you got to jump through a whole bunch of unnecessary hurdles. Keep it on the low. Now that Vince ain't here, we got to keep it on the low. It's a joke. So Motor City Machine Guns, if you want to sign away your legacy and sign away what it means to be pro wrestlers, that's your choice. But if you haven't signed already, allow me to make one recommendation. Do not sign on the dotted line. Go ahead and give your take on this, Werner.
What is there for them? There's not a tag team on there that they need to prove themselves to in that place. There's no Road Warriors. There's no DX. There's nobody. There is no tag team out there right now that they need to prove themselves to in WWE. What match are we clamoring for with those guys in WWE? None. I don't get it. Maybe they want to be like Nakamura and go surfing and get a paycheck. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why when tag team wrestling is not a priority in WWE or AEW right now. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
But at least there's names and matchups that jump off the paper with AEW versus WWE. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
There is not a tag team in WWE on paper that I'm pointing to and I'm like, this is why Motor City Machine Guns should be in WWE. And Werner, you were kind of sort of playing devil's advocate there, and you didn't even realize you were doing it. Werner, are we really finna pretend like Motor City Machine Guns as a tag team would even have a chance in WWE? Because you made it seem like when you said, "Oh, well, it's not that much better in AEW either."
Well,
are we pretending that there is even an existence of good tag team wrestling in fucking WWE?
No, there's no good tag team wrestling in WWE. The thing is I said that AEW is not putting a priority on tag team wrestling right now. That's what I meant. AEW is not putting a priority on tag team wrestling. And I don't think they really have since year one. After that, it's been a clusterfuck.
I'm going to say the same thing that softies that are too fucking soft to do their own research on politicians that represent their country and their city and their state, that they're too soft to do. I'm going to say something. I'm really going to say something that like people are just too soft to do. If you have to fucking say one is the lesser of two evils in pro wrestling, that shows an issue in pro wrestling across the board, yes. But when it comes to wrestlers actually going somewhere and at least thriving for a period as a free agent, AEW has WWE beat by the longest of shots. So all the softies, again, that are too afraid to do research on politicians that say stupid shit like, well, this person is the lesser of two evils. They're the lesser of two evils. Are we really pretending? I'm going to use y'all phrase. Are we really pretending that AEW isn't the lesser of two evils? Are we really doing that? I don't care who the free agent is. Like, I really don't. Now, I get some people want to break the mold and go to what they consider the big league. I get that. Trust me, I do. But if we're talking about, again, just free agency, if Werner was a wrestler, I've been one, but if I was an active wrestler and I was a free agent right now, right? Mm-hmm. I would literally look at both companies, sit down and do extensive research, and I would just be like, what reason would I sign with WWE outside of exposure?
Yeah.
Like outside of possibly making it to WrestleMania and being on a Tonight Show, like what's the kicker? And WrestleMania is so bastardized now that don't even mean nothing.
And now SummerSlam.
Like there was a time where only the best of the best made WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw slowly but surely over the years, I would say starting in like 2004, you saw Vince McMahon slowly but surely making WrestleMania a variety show. It was slow. It was real slow. If you were paying attention, it was real subtle. But I'm telling you, from like 2004 going forward, you started to see WrestleMania become a variety show. You start seeing stupid ass battle royals. You start seeing people that don't even belong on the card. And then here we are today. So if I'm a free agent, male, female, it don't matter. Outside of clout, outside of being able to put WWE in your screen name on social media, why sign? It's some indie wrestlers making more money on the indies than they did in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Why sign? Hell, and if you don't want to go to AEW, at least on the indies, you can own your shit.
Right.
And people, oh my God, and don't get me started, people jizzed all over, oh my God, Werner. When they announced the WWE thing, the story broke that, they're going to allow wrestlers to keep their IP when they leave and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are y'all dumb? Do y'all not know how business works? They're paying them for their IP when they sign, and they're profiting off of their IP while they're there. And then once they drain them for all their IP is worth, and they inevitably let them go, they go, here's your fucking dilapidated IP. Take it back. But everybody was going, look, WWE's turning the tide. Look at them. They're becoming an organization I could be proud of. Yeah. And I'm like, y'all are so fucking stupid. Have y'all never seen Shark Tank? WWE was taking 50% on every cameo sold. You can only imagine what they take off of fucking merch with their name on it. If they take it 50% for some damn video messages, what you think they taking on shirts?
And the Twitch streams.
Can we stop pretending that WWE is just this great organization that cares about their fucking wrestlers? Please? I'm tired of faking it. All right. Nah, like it's a couple comments I'm seeing about the Motor City Machine Guns, and I'm like, that ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it. At this rate, the only reason I could see Motor City Machine Gun signing with WWE is strictly probably just money. Just money. Think of the OC. Just money. That's it. They don't give a shit about legacy anymore. They're just like, hey, where's the bag? Point me in the direction of the nearest bag. We up there in age. We ready to get some retirement money. That's it. WWE is like a pension for some of these wrestlers. And Mia Yim, love you, but you know what? I'm going to give you a salute. I'm actually going to give you a salute. Because at least you were honest. Somebody had posted a meme on Twitter. I'm not giving free clout anymore. So if you mad that I'm not saying your name, I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving free clout anymore, especially not after that fat, zesty, moist fuck boy tried to talk crazy. Nobody's getting free clout. Nobody. I ain't using nobody fucking clip. I ain't using nobody clip. No, nothing. You want credit, get it back in blood. Simple as that. But when it comes to Mia Yim, it was a meme where a person posted, should WWE, or I don't know if they asked it or put it as a statement. I can't remember. But just basically about Mia Yim leaving WWE. I think it was, should WWE grant her release. I think that's what it said. And I give Mia Yim her credit. She admitted it. She went under the fucking post and posted another meme of like the Batman slapping Robin thing, or boy, whoever he's slapping, I can't remember. And it was like, chase a bag. And she basically was like, I'm cool where I'm at. So Mia Yim, thank you. Thank you for admitting it. Thank you for admitting what we already knew. You there for the 5-star catering and the check. And some of y'all be thinking we be lying when we tell y'all that's all of these wrestlers give a fuck about. They are willing to throw away their entire legacy or anything they built with a WWE check. And then when their legacy is tarnished, Werner, here's the kicker. You ready for this? Then we're going to go into the next segment. Here's the kicker. Y'all ready? Here's the kicker. After their legacy is destroyed by WWE, and WWE discards them like the fucking trash that most of them are, guess what they do? Guess what they do? I want to see if anybody can get it. Now I'm finna read a couple comments if people can accurately guess it. I want to see if somebody can accurately guess what they do. What those wrestlers do the moment they get discarded. We finna see this. I want to see how smart our fans are. I hate the word fans. Why did I say that? Our supporters. Hold on. I want to see Matthew Shelton's comment. I can't fucking see it. The shit be blocking it. Hit the end. There it is. Matthew Shelton got it out. He got it out the fucking gate. They go back and they grift the indie scene. And they wait until WWE picks that phone up and calls them back.
Yep.
They go grift on the indie scene. They go, I'm about to really make some of you motherfuckers, you WWE cast-offs mad, because I know a couple of y'all watch this show. I'm finna make a couple of y'all mad. Y'all go to these indies. Y'all go grift off these indies in hot territories. Y'all fill up the top of the card to the point of where the homegrown indie talent that was main eventing, doing numbers for that got them to the dance, they can't even get on the card because of y'all. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. I dare any one of y'all, and Matthew Shelton, you could clip this. Say I'm lying. Y'all get released from WWE, go grift the indies, and then y'all go work an indie territory where y'all know the cards are hot, and y'all will take away shine from wrestlers that are actually trying to build their profile and credibility, and y'all don't give a fuck.
Prime example, Cody Rhodes.
Y'all step on their merch sales. Y'all step on their ticket sale. Y'all step on everything. And y'all don't give a damn. And don't lie and say it's not true, because I've seen it with my own eyes. And no, and to correct you, Werner, no, Chody grifted off of a movement. Let me make sure we put that in the right context.
Yeah, that's true.
Chody grifted off of an entire movement. That was the hottest outside of WWE wrestling had been since WCW closed. Chody saw an opportunity to go grift off of a movement, and he ran to that motherfucking scene with Bales and Homelander jacket on. Bullet Club was the hottest thing in pro wrestling. New Japan was the hottest thing in pro wrestling, thanks to Kenny Omega at that time.
Mm-hmm.
The indies were the hottest they had ever been. And Chody went down there, grifted, and grifted his way all the way to a promotion. And then once he didn't get the reactions he wanted in that promotion and the grift was up, what did he do? What did Chody do? Okay. Just making sure people got their thinking caps on. Stop allowing, if you guys are near a hot indie scene, stop allowing these WWE cast-offs to do that. Please, boo them.
Don't buy their merch.
Yes, please, stop allowing them to use your local promotion as a launching pad to get back to sucking WWE's dick. Please. Let them fail and fail completely. Because that's the only way that's going to stop. Mark my words. That's the only way that's going to stop. Like Werner said, stop buying their merch. Stop buying tickets to cards with them on it. Stop.
Gotcha, bitch.
Because you want to know somebody who's doing that shit right now, but nobody got the balls to fucking say it? Warren, I'm gonna let you guess this time. I'm not going to be the one always falling on the fucking sword. You take a guess or two.
Matt Cardona.
There you go. Boom. Boom.
Riddle.
Boom.
Jinder Mahal. Well, I don't know his new name.
And he just popped up in GCW. I almost said ECW. GCW tonight.
You
From
know,
what I heard.
Mansoor and the other one, Mace.
I heard
even
they
though they
signed
just
to
got
Ring of
signed.
Honor, so they didn't stay that long. So
Right.
I don't know if I would toss them in there, but I get where you were going with that. But like Werner, the first one you said, literally the first one you said, you could have stopped there. That's the biggest perpetrator of them all.
You know, I was thinking about this while you were mentioning all of this. What about Nick Aldis?
Oh, he definitely used them. Oh, he definitely used the indies to get back. Well, not get back, to get to WWE. You know, because there was always that on and off interest with WWE and him. There was always that real on and off interest. So yeah, I do believe he's one of those people. He used TNA, he used NWA, he used all these promotions to finally get there. And then when he finally get there, what did they do? They say, we like you better in a suit. We like you better as a figurehead. Maria just said one, which is why I love Chelsea Green's character work, but I will be the first one to say this. That's why I can't really like fully get into Chelsea Green. Because she grifted her way back to WWE. Mia Yim, I'm shocked nobody said Mia Yim. Like, I'm like floored nobody said Mia Yim. Because she's a big perpetrator too. But the irony that there's two indie grifters in the same household is kind of crazy though. Yeah. But yeah. That's why I respect people like Effie, Alley Catch. That's why I respect people like that. You know why? Because they're not grifting off the indies. The indies is them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again. They're not grifting off of the indies. The indies is them. They are the indies. Nobody could take that away from them. They've been the constant that has been elevating independent wrestling for the past, 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they always stay booked on GCW shows? Keep that in mind, y'all. The next time you see a local card and it's like, oh, performing in the main event, Matt Cardona, don't buy a ticket. Because what made wrestling great was when wrestlers were allowed to come through the ranks from the indies all the way to the majors or whatever was perceived as the majors and reach the mountaintop. Now wrestlers think that they could go to the indies, grift, come back. Go to the indies, grift, come back. Go to TNA, grift, come back. Like, you see what I'm saying? Let them fail. So we don't have to see, people like Mia Yim using TNA as a launching pad to go back to WWE. Let them go wrestle in some barns.
Mm-hmm. Some high schools.
Yes. The same shit. Well, this is deservedly so, but I'm using her as an example. The same shit y'all doing to Tessa Blanchard and Alberto Del Rio, do it to them.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video of Tessa Blanchard coming out of high school gym. Boy, I'm telling you, it looked like it was maybe max 35 people in that motherfucker. But you know what? That used to be the grind. You had to start there. And now these wrestlers think that they could just run there whenever they need a bag because WWE don't want them. Stop allowing them to do that, y'all. Please. Anything else you want to say before we move on?
Someone mentioned Joe Hendry, and I'm like, he hasn't even broken through yet to the majors for him to even grift.
And WWE fans are killing his buzz.
Yeah, big time.
They y'all are overdoing it. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a shot. So I don't again. If you get offended, it's probably you I'm talking about. Y'all are burning that gimmick into the fucking ground. Y'all are already making that Joe Hendry shit unbearable. It's to a point now where it's like, we get it. If we're, Werner, that's sad. We're already at the we get it portion with Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Normally that
and he hasn't even gotten there.
That's what I'm saying. Normally that take about 1-2 years maybe. It ain't even been a year. And we already at the we get it portion.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember when Kevin Hart came out with like 3 specials in like 2 years and none of them were funny? And you were seeing Kevin Hart in every fucking movie, every commercial. He on fucking SNL. Like, and it just got to a point with Kevin Hart where you were just like, fuck, we get it. And he doing movies with The Rock and Jumanji this, Central Intelligence that. You like, oh, make it stop. That's what y'all starting to do with Joe Hendry. If I got to see this man turning around with his face smiling on my feed anymore, I am going to mute the words Joe Hendry in the Twitter platform. I will not want to see anything related to Joe Hendry. To be honest, the people who did like it, like I liked it. We were giving it a pass at first. Yeah. It was kind of catchy.
Mm-hmm.
But if we keeping it a buck, the dude's not that great in the fucking ring. And the gimmick has a shelf life.
And it's coming up quick.
Mr. Mayhem, I don't agree with that. Kevin Hart was funny when he was hungry. When he was hungry, he was hilarious. He started getting some paper. Oh my God. He lost the plot. Once he started getting some real money, he lost the plot. He lost the fucking plot. Man, did he lose the plot. He forgot what got him to the dance. But anything else, man?
No, I think we can move on.
Cool. All right, y'all. Speaking of people we wish we could move on from, and they're painfully unfunny. Guys, we got a portion of the show that y'all know very well. If you watch the show, if you don't, that's cool. But put this shit in the comment section, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It's time for us to hold one special.
Dumbass!
Accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Lego.
This is from Twitter. Context. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Context is somebody named Andrew posted Otis's Instagram picture of him sitting on a Harley, shirtless.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
To which Andrew said, and I quote, "This is what the peak male body looks like."
Bring the bussy and he appears. I believe that he's Este.
Gotcha, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wow.
Dumbass.
No.
My hair's doing weird stuff tomorrow. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. But fucking, oh boy. Oh man. The crazy part about that too, man, is like Otis seems like a cool dude in real life. But I also believe that there's certain wrestlers, not him, but there's certain wrestlers that they see these comments and they got to be going, what did I get myself into? Like, who do I work for to where people feel like they're comfortable enough to say stuff like this about me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, an NFL player, they expect criticism if they, you know, perform shitty on the field. They expect it, right?
Right.
But when you go work for a wrestling promotion, you don't expect people to say stuff like, you see that naked round pot belly man on that Harley? That's peak male physique. Like, you don't sign up for that type of commentary. Like, I could get it if, like, Otis worked at an all-male review or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta believe that some of these wrestlers do not believe that this is the commentary that they signed up for.
Imagine, what was it last year? Miro and Powerhouse Hobbs and the meat chant broke out. I really wonder what was going through those guys' heads.
Y'all, I will never forget that. I was in the building and I wanted to vomit. I'm not even joking. That's not me embellishing. I'm so serious, y'all. I wanted to actually vomit. I thought that was a disgusting fucking chant. You know why? Because the first thing that popped in my head was like, okay, if two real skinny dudes going at it, are y'all gonna chant, twig, twig, twig? Like, say you're jealous of men with muscles without saying you're jealous of men with muscles. Mm-hmm. It's such a passive-aggressive, weirdo chant. It's such an insecure, passive-aggressive chant. It's almost like they're trying to demonize them for being the size that they are. But yet Orange Cassidy flies under the radar, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody chants twig at Orange Cassidy. Can y'all stop trying to live vicariously through these dudes that are 120 pounds with washboard abs? And stop demonizing the dudes that are 260 of muscle because they used to stuff you in a locker, please and thank you. And I'm going to apply that one to Tony too.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Goodness gracious. Yeah, consequences. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, dude, that meat chant needs to fucking die. That is one of the worst chants ever created in wrestling history. Next to what? Like, dude, I don't even think Stone Cold knew what would permeate for so long. I don't even think he knew that.
I'm sure he's embarrassed by it every time he gets asked about it now.
Okay, dude, then put out a fucking statement. Put out a statement and say, like, not even a statement. That's not even Stone Cold. But, like, put out something saying it's lame, it's corny, it was for its time, stop it. And I bet you, and Warner, it will stop overnight. It will stop
Probably.
overnight. If Stone Cold shamed people that use the what chant, it would stop. Bet money it would stop. So Stone Cold, you have the power to end that. If you're tired of answering questions about it, you have the power to end it. Come out, say it's corny, it's lame, it is dated, and watch people stop saying it. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of shitty chants out there right now, y'all. Drop those shitty chants in the comment section, and it's time for me to hold one special accountable. We approaching 45 minutes, and we still ain't gotten to SmackDown, but that is okay because I told y'all this was going to be a loaded show because first time back in front of the setup, because this week has been eventful to say the very least. Okay? Oh boy. Here we go, y'all. The doozies continue. This is a Let There Be Light doozy right here. The context tweet comes from WWE Real One, the screen name person that everybody hates seeing on their timeline if you are a WWE drone. Now, I'm going to be honest. Am I starting to think this is a grift? Yes. Yes. Remember I said no free clout. So now I'm going to start calling people out. WWE Real One, I'm starting to think you grifting. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. You starting to lean into it a little too heavy, bro. Pull back. Pull back. You starting to look like that motherfucking undercover officer that walk up into a drug deal, talk about some, hey, guys, where's all the weed drugs? You starting to look like an undercover cop. Pull back. I'm giving you free advice. Okay? But WWE Real One said, I always love the AEW are turning people off the product argument. Like, bro, just close Twitter. And this was in reference to Chody. Chody, of all people, saying that.
Oh, God.
Chody. Chody said that. That wasn't something he saw another Twitter user say. Cody Rhodes, WWE main eventer Cody Rhodes, is going into interviews talking about, well, AEW fans are turning people off from the product. You are still so butthurt that you got booed out of AEW. You are still butthurt. Homie, you little blonde bimbo bitch. Let it go. Let it go, bro. L-I-G it, man. Let it go. You're getting all the reactions you wanted now. You got the belt. You got to mention Dusty over and over to the point of where he's been grinded in the dust. No pun intended. You got to do everything you wanted to do. You got to finish your story. Let it go. Why are you still talking about AEW in interviews, bruh? But then WWE fans will turn around and literally say, oh, AEW needs to keep WWE out of their mouth. When you got the main eventer, one of the world champions in WWE, running to interview with Chris Van Vliet, talking shit about AEW. Why are you still bitter? But that ain't even the drawn accountability. I just want to put that out there because I thought that was hilarious. But to that which screen name Chris Jericho responded, oh boy. Boy, sometimes I forget to read these before I do them and I forget how much of a doozy they are. This is a false equivalency. He's putting this in quotations. I have to put this in context. He said, if you don't like watching people masturbate and defecate in public, don't ride the subway. That's not how this works, broheem. How about the offenders just stop their disgusting behavior?
Gotcha, bitch. Dumbass.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
If y'all don't know what a false equivalency is, I just presented a textbook example. If y'all have heard the phrase false equivalency and have never understood what it meant, there you go. Free education. Some of y'all skip community college. That's okay. I'm not here to judge. This man, first and foremost, compared public indecency and a felony to a wrestling opinion that wasn't even brought about by an AEW fan. It was brought about by one of their saviors in Chody. He was arguing with himself. I want y'all to understand that. He was arguing with himself. All WWE Real One did was point out the hypocrisy in what Chody said. You tell people that AEW fans are turning people off from the product and, oh, social media is so bad and blah, blah, blah. But here you are giving social media sizzle quotes. He pointed out a hypocrisy in one of your savior's words. And you go as far as using a false equivalency involving public indecency and a felony in most states. Are you serious?
No, 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 no.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh boy. This shit don't make no sense, y'all. This shit starting to not make no sense no more. Y'all. Like it's not making sense anymore. Y'all arguments ain't even rooted in nothing no more. Y'all arguments ain't even rooted in like it. What are you what are y'all babbling about at this point? I gave a proper equivalency, and when I said it's like WWE to their fans is like this bad bitch, sexy as fuck, cooperative, feminine, submissive, fit, everything. That's what WWE is to them. Oh my God, the baddest woman in the land. But yet they worried about the bitch walking across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Worry about the bitch that you think is your dream girl. Why are y'all so worried about the girl across the street and what they got going on? If WWE is just so great to y'all, focus on WWE. But y'all won't do that, y'all. You know why? Because that would mean you ignoring AEW would lead to AEW's growth. If AEW got to run unopposed, unabashed, and unbiased, that would mean AEW would grow. And that's the last thing that y'all want. But y'all refuse to fucking admit that. Worry about your bitch. Stop worrying about the girl over across the street carrying her books and a backpack with the laptop in it going to Starbucks. Stop worrying about her. If she's such a nerd and you think she's so corny and lame and she does coke, let her be corny, lame, and do coke across the street. Oh my God.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's like, man, y'all are really imbecile. Y'all are really slow. And if one of you motherfuckers got the audacity to say some stupid ass shit like, well, you guys always talk about AEW on WWE reviews and vice versa. We are analyzing programs as analysts of products that are revolving around pro wrestling. Meaning we don't limit ourselves to just talking about one promotion like you limit yourself to just talking and watching strictly one show or one product. Asshats. Who was it in here on Wednesday that deadass was sitting here criticizing Dynamite and all that good shit? And then when we finally dug deeper, we found out that they don't even watch the show and ain't been watching it since 22.
Wasn't it said?
Said, if that was you, man, show yourself. We not trying to call you out on some fuck shit. We just keeping it a buck. That's not gatekeeping. That's what Chody was trying to say. That's not gatekeeping. When somebody is telling someone else, don't have an opinion on a show you don't watch, that's not gatekeeping. How is that gatekeeping? Can somebody explain to me how that's gatekeeping? If you talking Game of Thrones and somebody come up talking about some, yeah, I love that Red Ranger, you're going to be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you even watch the show? But only in pro wrestling is it okay to talk about some shit you know nothing about. Well, hip-hop, too. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of industry plans that come into hip-hop talking about a whole bunch of stuff that they ain't ever lived, don't know nothing about. And that's been going on since the 80s. And a lot of these new, boy, don't get me started. A lot of these new so-called gangster rappers, they like swinging they 9-iron in a different direction. Said he has to watch this. No, I remember. No, Mo Dutch. I don't want to get him wrong. I feel like I saw him say since 21-22. I'm sorry, 21-22. So I used the last year that he said. All right. But I just want to put all that out there. And Chody, shut your fucking mouth, dude. You are such a disingenuous political prick. You are so disingenuous. Dude, I saw through you the moment that AEW started up. All those little promos and vignettes you were doing, like, this is for the people. This is going to be the revolution that wrestling fans deserve. Like, I never believed a word that came out of your mouth even back then, bro. I believe
because he didn't believe it.
Dog, I believe the Young Bucks more than him, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Anytime he do them vignettes where he's like, this is for the people, AEW is for the fans, I'd be like, oh, dude, shut up. You wearing men's warehouse suits, talk about you represent a revolution. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Now that I got everything I wanted to get off my chest, it is about that time to get into SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Warren, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's another show that's there.
It's another one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you won't believe this, Warner. The show opens with a recap of last week's show.
Oh, my God.
You know, shocking shit right there. Right?
Riveting.
Yeah, I would have never known that. I wouldn't have saw that one coming. All right. Chody
that must be something new they're trying.
Oh, yeah, they're going for the new. They're going for the new. Chody makes his entrance. He gets on the mic. He says Randy Orton is a friend, but before that he was a mentor. Randy Orton picked him when others discarded him. Then why did you...
Oh, my God.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Try it.
This is what I mean by him being disingenuous. Sir, if Randy Orton plucked you from obscurity and he picked you up when others discarded you, why were you a part of the inception of WWE's biggest competitor since WCW?
Yeah.
Do you hear yourself when you talk, dickhead?
I don't think he does.
He's so fucking disingenuous, bro.
Yeah.
I can see some dumbass. He talking about in WWE. No. I'm going to say what he said again. He said Randy Orton is a friend, but before that, he was a mentor. Randy picked him up when others discarded him. You know Vince McMahon falls underneath that category, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where was Randy then? And then he says another inaccurate, disingenuous line. It says, and I wouldn't be standing here as champion without Randy Orton. So imagine his guilt watching the Bloodline put Randy Orton through a fucking over-padded table.
Yep.
He said, family is not always blood, but his song says wrestling has more than one royal family. Give me a knife.
This was such fucking trash and a waste of time.
This is who y'all cried to finish the story for?
Mm-hmm.
Even Maria coming out said, didn't Cody turn on Randy during the Legacy days? This shit is a joke. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Hit the Cash App, Streamlabs link, and Super Chats. Show the necessary love, man. I support your content creators. We going through it already, y'all. Oh, boy. To make this a long story short, A-Town Down Under came out for some reason.
The fact that they still have a job just amazes me.
Terrence Crawford gives Chody a chair to fight off A-Town Down. That flopped. That didn't go over like how they thought it would. You know why? You know why, WWE? You ready? You know why? 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 Your fans live in a fucking bubble and they don't watch other sports.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know who the fuck that was. Your fans live in a bubble. And y'all keep trotting out Jelly Roll every chance y'all fucking get in. Who's fucking Jelly Roll? Even I don't know who Jelly Roll is. And
Yeah,
I work in music.
Jelly Roll.
Carmelo Hayes is getting a line in backstage, and he tells Andrade that he's going to win tonight to put it in summation and not go too far on it, and we go to break. Back for commercial, Cody Rhodes runs into Nick Aldis and asks for a match against A-Town Down Under. Nick insists he find a tag partner, and Chody objects and says that he can handle both to send a message to the bloodline.
Oh my God.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the
I had a
reason?
reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
Oh my God.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Andrade and Carmelo would proceed to have a match that if AEW booked a match like this, they would be calling it flippy indie shit.
Yep.
Andrade won with the message.
Mm-hmm.
This would be getting called flippy indie shit if AEW booked a match like this.
This match was a spot fest.
When I was watching this match, it was like watching an Andrade AEW match. It was like watching Andrade going against a shitty Vikingo. It was a shitty version of Andrade's AEW matches. To be more specific, it was like a shitty version of his Continental Classic run. But let AEW book a match like this with the same sequences, flippy, gymnastic, indie shit that'll never draw this much in the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
But when WWE does it, greatest shit since sliced bread. Any thoughts on this match, sir?
I just, you know, what's the here's the big thing, that biggest takeaway. Both of those guys came out to crickets.
Boy, cricket wireless. I'm telling you, nothing.
Where is Hunter to be like, what am I doing? Well, you got to pull the hook on both of them.
Warner, you got to give it context too. Warner, you got to say not only did they come out to crickets, they came out like literally it was like it might as well have been an empty arena.
Yeah, it really was. There was nothing. There was apathy. There was what should be during John Cena matches, nothing. No one cared. Everyone was on their phones. Nothing.
Warner, let me ask the audience a question real quick. Have y'all ever just like stared at the crowd during a match? Y'all should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should do that. I'm so serious. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny or troll. It don't matter how many people you got in the building if none of the people in the building are invested. Stare at the crowd when these matches are going on, when actual wrestling is going on, when they finally get around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Stare at the crowd. Like Werner just said, he just used a proper word, apathy. And when they do pop, it's out of necessity. You know what I mean? It's like they literally get, it's like wrestlers have to actually go so hard to the point of where WWE fans go, should we be reacting to this? I think we should. We want tables. Yeah. It's like they have a little chatter in the crowd like, this is actually kind of good. Should we cheer? Just look. All you got to do is just pay attention. When they see good wrestling in front of them, they don't know how to react. Fuck, what am I saying? If they even see average wrestling in front of them, they don't know how to react, y'all. They don't.
Right.
And then you know what they do when they finally realize they're seeing at least average wrestling? They overcompensate. My favorite cologne, overcompensate. They overcompensate. They start going, we want tables. And where are the people to run out and say this match had an overuse of false finishes?
Oh my God. And I didn't even get to that.
Go ahead.
This was worse than Shawn versus Taker. This is worse than an AEW match with all the false finishes. This is a problem in all of wrestling. They need to cut that shit in half or cut it out completely.
AEW
because
to cut
it
it
takes
down by
away from everything.
Yeah, AEW can stand to do it by like cutting it back by like 25%. WWE needs to just do away with it like almost 90% because that's what they lean on. With their pay-per-view matches, that's what they lean on. And they've leaned on it since before AEW existed.
Right.
Oh my God. Y'all got to stare at these crowds, bro. Oh, Maria asked, what does apathy mean, Werner? You brought up the word, so give the definition.
Oh, that's apathy. No, apathy is just like, what is apathy? I completely forgot.
It's kind of sort of a synonym of indifference. You ever, like, I'm going to give an example. I'm real good at giving examples. So you ever see somebody that, you know, you knew him from high school, but then you saw him as an adult and you didn't feel one way or another about him? You just saw him and you were just like, I don't even want to go over there and say nothing to you. Like, you could just keep going with your life. Like, I don't have a desire to talk to you. I don't have a desire to interact, feel anything, or that's indifference. That's apathy. They came out there to no one feeling, talking, nothing. They just didn't give a damn. They were just like, whatever. You're here. I'm here. Okay. They did.
Yeah.
Let me see what else we got. Hold on one second, y'all. It was a comment I did want to read. Said, has Andrade slowed down in the ring? There were some spots that looked like they screwed up on. I'm actually going to answer that. Io Sky and Marigold, however you say it, literally just said that she enjoyed her match with the person she was going against because she got to do moves in WWE. I'm sorry, in Marigold that she doesn't get to do in WWE, and the crowd appreciated it more. They literally tell their wrestlers to go out there, slow down, and cut their movesets in half. Unless you're wrestling John Cena or Roman Reigns. If you're wrestling John Cena or Roman Reigns, you can pull out the whole toolbox.
I wonder if Charlotte has that same, thing where wrestlers are allowed to do that.
I don't think so. If that's the case, we would have saw Becky pull something out and she didn't.
That's true.
Yeah. So Mercedes too. Oh God!
Yeah.
Now that we've seen Mercedes outside of WWE, you really realize how much they were holding her back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! The girl can fucking go. and they just never let her go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what it is. Wrestlers have to slow down. They have to slow down. By admission, they have to slow down. I watched that AJ Styles match from that Noah event too, and I was like, that's AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll never see that AJ Styles in WWE.
Nope.
Matthew,
And you know what? WWE fans will never either because they won't watch that match.
No. All them gassed it up on social media, and I bet you maybe 20% of them watched it.
And they were all horrified.
Yeah. What's this? Where's Roman Reigns? Where's the chance? Where's the singing?
Why are they going so fast?
Why are they not asking for tables?
Yeah, right? Why are they just clapping?
Oh my goodness. It looks like they're appreciating it.
Right?
Your daddy was just a forklift driver. That's what it's like for them. They probably watched that shit. It was like, hell no, I can't keep up with this. Man, Tyler Black is like dead to me.
Yep.
Tyler Black hasn't existed since Tyler Black.
Yep.
The closest we got to seeing Tyler Black out of Seth Rollins in WWE was the Architect run. And even he was sloppy.
Then.
Yeah, and even then he was sloppy and damn near ended Sting's career. Come on, man. What are we talking about? All right, moving on. After commercial, Bayley and Nia Jax do a sit-down satellite interview with Corey Graves. Why are they doing a satellite interview?
This makes no... They're both in the fucking arena.
There, right. They're there. Y'all could sit anybody else in the ring for a shitty Miz TV segment with 2 chairs.
Mm-hmm. Or the Grayson Waller effect.
And whoever wrote this promo for the both of them needs to be fired tonight. You want to know what the subject matter was? First of all, it wasn't even about the belt. It was like, yeah, we're going to mention SummerSlam. But here's Bayley bringing up Queen of the Ring. And Nia says, I'm content being Queen of the Ring. And I'm coming for that title because I get to take it off of Bayley. That's it?
Bad.
Why would you script the word content into a title feud? The word content should not be in any promo in any title feud ever. That's like Ric Flair going against Sting for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And he's like, you know what, Stinger? I'm okay being a nature boy. I'm content. They just had Nia Jax say she's okay with carrying around a mean nothing crown. So even if I lose, I'm okay with being Queen of the Ring. I don't want to. Why be champion?
Shouldn't the wrestler be fired for saying that too? I mean, honestly.
Y'all, Werner, we don't even try to poke holes in this shit. The holes just present themselves. We don't even nitpick this product. We're literally just telling you what's happening. Y'all know that, right? We ain't poking no holes in this shit. I think Maria finally realized that too. We ain't poking no holes in the product just trying to find something wrong with it. We're literally just pointing out what happened on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even get into hyperbole or ad hominems. We're literally telling you what happened. Man, this shit is stupid. But Bayley says, fucking, she's walking out champion. There's nothing Nia could do to stop her or whatever. Nia Jax freaks out and tears her earpiece off and storms out. It's sad that Nia Jax's momentum got fucking nuked for a barely pushed Bayley and a fucking semi-racist Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Next up, we get footage from earlier of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill arguing with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven over who gets to talk to Nick Aldis first. Bianca says since they can't decide who goes first, they should settle in the ring.
What the fuck was this shit? Honestly, we had this big, long discussion about storytelling on Wednesday.
Gotcha, bitch.
Or Monday, one of the two. And now we're going to have two women fight over who gets to see their boss first?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's not even realistic in the real world.
Wait, girl power.
Who the fuck fights people to see their boss first?
And Werner, are we pointing out something that didn't happen?
Huh.
I'm asking, did we just point out something that didn't happen?
This is what I'm seeing with this fucking promo. Oh, we're going to fight you can talk to Nick Aldis first. Stupid.
And wait, Werner, it gets better. Then they proceed to have a 53-second match where Bianca Belair wins with an O'Connor roll. Couldn't even win with the damn KOD.
But to drones, cinema.
Oh, and by the way, y'all too stupid to realize y'all got fucked again. Y'all did all that campaigning behind Chelsea Green to win Money in the Bank, and they gave it to Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
Yet again, they didn't listen to you, and y'all didn't even pick up on it. Yet again, they didn't listen to y'all, and y'all just glossed over it. Because I saw a ton of people saying they wanted Chelsea to win Money in the Bank. You saw a few Tiffany Stratton simps, yeah. But for the most part, I saw a lot of people saying Chelsea Green needs to win it. $53 seconds, y'all. Best women's division in pro wrestling.
Yep.
53 seconds. 53 damn seconds. New commenter over there on Facebook, Sev said, new briefcase coming next week. Yeah. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not shitting on you. That's your comment. But I'm with Werner. If she doesn't cash in at SummerSlam, you might as well just have her lose the briefcase.
Yeah.
Really? Post-match, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn's freaky ass appear on the Tron. You could tell that girl a freak, boy. Appear on the Tron and talk about...
dirty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm playing it.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch.
Oh, yeah. Isla Dawn. Yeah. Resort Island Dawn. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, apparently they're trying to talk about how they have all the power.
Oh, my God.
But they're going to give Bianca and Jade a tiny glimpse next week. But when it comes to a rematch, we'll see. How many times have they defended the title since the...
None.
No.
What power did it... Can one of y'all help me? What do we, what is this shit? This was literally Triple H giving that tag team a here, damn, push.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't make Shawn look bad. All right, Sean, damn. Yeah, I'll give him a push. Okay. Because Sean probably had to talk with him and it was like, hey, Hunter, you're making my call-ups look bad.
Well, I'm just doing what Triple H or what Vince did to me.
And Sev, I agree with that. Sev, very surprised someone the caliber of Bianca Belair has nothing to do with SummerSlam. Yeah, instead she's having 53-second matches with Chelsea Green on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they got. Hit that like button if y'all haven't already. Scroll down and hit the thumbs up on this stream, man. Help us out in the algorithm. Show the necessary love, y'all. That is free. That costs you no money whatsoever. Hit the share button. All that good stuff. And donate. Hit the Cash App, Streamlabs link. All that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Support your content creators. Can't say it enough. Los Angeles Knight is shown walking backstage to send us the break. That commercial, General Manager Nick Aldis is in the ring to preside over a contract signing for the U.S. Championship. Y'all want to know what this was in a nutshell? Let's do it like this. It was the catchphrase versus the Suedo shoot from the hip John Cena promo. Why does Logan Paul get so much mic freedom? No one else in WWE outside of Roman and John Cena gets to cut promos like that. Where it sounds like he's shooting from the hip. He's still trash when it comes to promos, but like,
yeah,
both of them were really terrible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, both of them were really terrible. If LA Knight didn't have a catchphrase, he would have looked bad in this promo. LA Knight's catchphrases saved him. LA Knight looked flustered, and Logan Paul looked like, man, is this really happening right now? He looked like he couldn't even believe he was winning the promo battle. That's all this was. And LA Knight goaded him into signing the contract. They got a SummerSlam match. Cool. All right, moving on. Oh, and they do the little tease where they tried to hit each other's finishers on each other, but one got away. That shit. Next up, for whatever reason on God's green earth, we get a music video for Tiffany Stratton. LA Knight tells Santos Escobar his mother has his number if he wants to link up with him, and he has some time before SummerSlam. Okay. Mia Yim going, because I'm not calling her that stupid ass name. Sorry, Mia. Going against Tiffany Stratton. Mia Yim wins by pinfall with a schoolboy pin after some main roster fuckery and interference with Bayley and Nia Jax twiddling each other's clits ringside. Post-match, Bayley puts the contract back in the battered briefcase and slides it to Tiffany Stratton. Bayley destroyed the Money in the Bank briefcase. The Bloodline get a promo. Solo Sikoa says life is good when you're the tribal chief, but it's also busy. He never has a moment to himself, and when he does, he likes a good mystery. Not of who's going to be Cody Rhodes' tag team partner. No. Who's going to step up and disrespect him by teaming with Cody? That's the same thing. Who is proofreading these promos? A chimp?
Nobody. I'm sure it gets like a quick glance of, oh, there's words? Send it out. Let's see how it works.
Same thing with the theme songs, too.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Who wrote this? I'm going to say it again. Just so y'all think we're not nitpicking. We're not poking holes. We ain't hating. We're literally saying what happened on the show. Solo Sikoa said life is good when you're the tribal chief, but it's also busy. He never has a moment to himself, and when he does, he likes a good mystery. Not of who's going to be Cody Rhodes' tag team partner. No. Who's going to step up and disrespect him by teaming with Cody? You can't make this shit up.
No.
You can't make this shit up. Then he asked rhetorically if you seen what they did to Randy Orton. You put him through a table with a pad that's like 6 inches thick. That's what you did. And issues a warning about siding against him to send us to commercial. Weren't any thoughts on that magnificent, studious fucking promo?
Fucking trash.
That we had to endure.
Again, trash. People don't get, you know, again, no one. Solo's not ready. Solo can't cut a promo. Solo can't wrestle. I don't get why he's even on the main roster anymore. I really don't. And yet, here we are with this trash ass promo. I'm just at a loss. This show is not going to get any fucking better at all.
I noticed we lost a ton of viewers just for that quick moment we were shitting on this promo.
Uh-huh.
Some of y'all really cannot handle criticism of that overcooked ass bloodline shit. Can y'all?
We're still in the third inning.
That shit was ready to be pulled out of the oven 2.5 years ago. And y'all just can't accept it. The only thing that kept it going was along came a Sammy and along came a Chody.
Mm-hmm.
But this really should have ended like 2.5 years ago. And Jacob Fatu, being the talent he is, should not be tethered to this.
No.
I want you to read Sav's comment and respond to it, Werner.
Solo has been okay with what he's been given, but I don't think anyone believes Cody is losing at SummerSlam. With Roman coming back, Cody again is going to be made to look second again. Okay. Well, sure.
Sav, at least you're being reasonable. You're not a full-out drone. At least you're being reasonable. Solo, like literally, if Solo didn't belong to the family he belonged to, he wouldn't even be on the main roster right now. I wouldn't even use the word okay to describe Solo. Everything else, that's subjective. I can't argue that. But that first part, no, we got to get truthful around here. Solo is not good at anything.
No.
And he comes off like a big, soft doughboy. You know that one member of the family that's pushed to do something that's just because it's like the family business? That's what Solo seems like. Solo seems like the one that didn't want to wrestle, but because it's the family business, he did it. So I don't even want to hear that, oh, he's okay with what he's got. No, he's not, though. You got to take the rose-colored glasses off. He's not. Every time he cuts a promo, you cringe on the inside because it's just like, dude, you don't even believe what you're saying.
Right.
All right. A-Town Down Under is going against Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Kevin Cartman, if you shall. Obviously,
And
Cody
those two
Rhodes
should never, ever, ever.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. A-Town Down should never be anywhere near a main event. Period. It's fucking ridiculous that they've gotten, what, 2 main events out of the last 3 weeks?
Dog, this just, like, I'm going to get to it. Cody and Kevin Owens won by pinfall with the Crossroads on Austin Theory. Y'all, I'm not going to lie. This felt like a house show match.
Yeah.
Nothing about this felt like a TV match. Even the way it was set up, it just felt like a house show. And in Austin Theory, do the smart thing. Please do the smart thing, bro. Go elsewhere. You still young enough too, bro. You ain't at that age where you got to take the WWE pension plan. Go somewhere else and try your hand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H hates your fucking guts. And deep down inside, I think he doesn't like Grayson Waller too.
Yeah, hence he put them together.
Yeah, Theory, just get out of there, bro. You still got time. If you want to come back down the line, okay, you still got time, bro. Just get out the company. Yeah,
you're in your 20s, for crying out loud.
Yeah, man. Get out the company, see what you made of. Just dude, you are not valued there. Just get out. Grayson Waller, go work Burger King or something. Because once you weren't allowed to do the fake Shane McMahon gimmick in the ring, you just fell off a cliff. Okay, Bloodline runs out there. They attack Cody, put him through a table. The camera angle exposed how thick the padding is on the announce table. That was the show. -10. SmackDown is awful, consistently awful. It never seems to get better. No moment.
-10. I don't know how this show even tries to get better. No moment.
No, with Maria, and I don't want to come off like a hypocrite. That wouldn't be a grift if Theory did it. You know why? Because Theory actually has potential to be a cog in a wheel somewhere else. A lot of the wrestlers that I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, they're the epitome of what it means to be a WWE cast-off. WWE didn't push them at all. Or they did push them and they fucking buried them. And they're like, let me go try my hand here and see if they'll love me here. No, Theory.
That'll be Grayson Waller soon.
Yeah, Theory actually has potential. Like, Theory he actually has the potential to be the face of someone's company. Matt Cardona does not. Mia Yim does not. Chelsea Green does not. Chelsea Green could be the face of OnlyFans if she fucking wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's not a diss song, it's a real song. Her body's fucking impeccable.
Yes.
But like, yeah, dude, no, Theory actually has potential. So I think you misunderstood what I was saying at the beginning. No, I'm talking about the Matt Cardonas, the dudes that motherfucking is still coasting off of a Jersey Shore gimmick. And literally his gimmick is that he grifts off of the indies. That's literally his gimmick. No, I don't want it to get confused. Somebody be like, but you just did. No. Oh, God. Moxie Mike said WWE is like horny white people barbecue. Like DC Young Fly once said, salt and pepper ain't seasoning. Go somewhere and get real seasoning. And you know what's crazy about that? I think DC Young Fly is very unfunny and he's a walking stereotype. But that applies right here. So I'll let it rock. Mo said, why is Grayson Waller in the main event?
Valid question.
I'm seeing people saying -10. I'm seeing a general consensus of it being -10. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, hit the Cash App. I saw somebody slide in here late. You know who you are. Pay your late fees, hit the Cash App. Oh my goodness. I want to have fun with this shit again, but it's hard, man. This shit is terrible, dude. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go results based for Rampage as I always do, guys. The conglomeration defeats Undisputed Kingdom. Guys, it was Tony Khan favorites night.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that was missing was the Alamed and Britt Baker. Now we back on this. Don Callis lures Orange Cassidy into a trap after the match with Kyle Fletcher attacking him from behind. Mark Briscoe runs in for the save and cleans house on Kyle Fletcher. But Roderick Strong takes out Mark with a running knee. Roddy holds up the Ring of Honor World Championship and celebrates on the Kingdom's shoulders. Harley, Cameron, and her titties, and Saraya and her titties are interviewed backstage. I'm playing it.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
But yes, their titties were being interviewed. And Saraya says she is a living legend and the women in AEW are scared of her. Now AEW is trying to keep her off the All-In card at Wembley Stadium, but she is the show and she doesn't care who she has to step on to get there. This feels like they're setting up for like a big debut of some kind or a return of some kind.
Jamie?
Maybe. I don't know. It just really feels like this is setting up for something. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we're going to find out. Chris Jericho and Big Bill defeat the Outrunners. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
I don't care about Minoru Suzuki coming out there. But he beat the Butcher. Okay, cool. The conglomeration cut a promo down. Give a shit about it. I don't care. Chris Statlander defeated a jobber. Don't care. Very brief teaser for the new wrestler, Hologram. Kind of sort of care. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Lucha Bros and Private Party had a cheat code of a fucking match.
Yes, they did.
Push Private Party. Tony.
I've been saying this for 5 fucking years.
Private Party is everything you think the Alamed is, but better. Oh my God. Get
and they
it
haven't
through
lost
your
a
head.
step like the Bucks.
Man, please. Right. Get it through your head. Rampage, man, I ain't gonna lie. They worked it to the negatives with me. I'm gonna give this one a -5. The main event couldn't save this from the negatives for me. Tony Khan, stop booking Rampage like a Tony Khan's favorites hour show. Please. Thank you. That'd be nice. All right. Moment of the night. Saraya and Harley Cameron just tittying up my screen. Just tittying it up. It was great. It was a beautiful thing. Yeah. Shouts out to you, Harley. Friend of the show. Go ahead, sir.
I'm with you, -5, because outside of the main event, this show was just
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Moment of the night, I'm gonna give it to the main event because that was a great match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoyed that thoroughly. Clear the air. I kind of got it off my chest at the beginning, but I'm just going to repeat this in a different way. When people are trying to stop your show and trying to, disobey or disrespect or step out of line and set you up and line you up for failure or they're watching for your failure, or they're trying to bait you into something that'll cause you to fail, keep winning. Don't give those people the satisfaction. Man, it's people that will dead ass fake concern in something you have going on with an agenda to ask you a question that'll fuck your day up. Real talk. It's people out here that will dead ass be like, oh man, I heard you had this issue going on. Everything good. Man, you cool, man. And they'll put up a front for a little bit. And then out of nowhere, the truth to come out, that question to come out. Yeah, so what's going on with you and your girl?
Mm-hmm.
And you know why they asking you that? Because they probably want to talk to your girl. Pay attention, bro. Really pay attention to the sneaky shit motherfuckers do and cut them off. Starve them, as I like to say. Because people think that shit, people think people don't notice that type of stuff. So remember that. That shit just happened to me today. Motherfucker, fake concern. And then today, yeah, so what was you doing when this was going on? I'm like, you really? You did all that to try and get me to put my foot in a bear trap? Really? Watch out for people like that. And that's what I want to clear the air on.
I actually got nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Maria actually thought Rampage, she gave it a 7. She said she thought it was a little bit better than we said. Outside of the main event, I ain't gonna lie, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. I ain't gonna lie, it was bad.
But at least she enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, good. No, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not surprised, but that's kind of crazy. 30 minutes and 39 seconds. We know who accounted for 53 of those seconds. 30 minutes and 39 seconds of wrestling on SmackDown. 35 minutes and 36 seconds on Rampage. That number needs to come way up for Rampage.
Yeah.
I remember when Rampage first came into the picture and it was the wrestling show. Y'all remember that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like if you did have a promo, it was like one. It was one promo. And it was
it'd be like 55 minutes of wrestling.
And it would be a promo surrounding like the biggest feud at that time. It wouldn't even be like for a mid-card feud. So yeah, no, I missed the days where Rampage was like, yeah, like Werner just said, like 55 minutes of wrestling. And the matchups were so good too. Oh, Rampage was that show where you got the matchups where you were like, what? Go ahead.
And Mark Henry doing the interview before. I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the interview before the main event.
I got to look at the full Collision card, Mo. I ain't seen the full Collision card yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the full Collision card either.
I might watch it. So we'll see. All right, man. It was about that time to get the fuck up out of here, man. I think even with everything that we talked about, well, you know, hour 42 ain't bad. Okay, all right. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, signing off yet again to see Epitome of Black Excellence, the King of Dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beautiful worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the eternal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.